Hi guys, and thanks for joining me again here on Coil Life. Today we're going to be having a look at this. This is the C4 BF RDA from Asmodus. It's a little 24mm stumpy little single coil RDA, and it vapes really nicely. Beautiful flavour, sort of a restricted draw of it, but before I go into any more details about this, let's drop down and take an up close and personal tour around the C4 BF from Asmodus. Okay guys, so when you get your Asmodus C4 BF RDA, it'll come in a little tub like this. The RDA will be sitting inside. You'll also get, if I open this up, another drip tip. Now it's not a 510 drip tip, it does have a narrower bore than the 810 drip tip that comes with it. You'll also get a little user guide. You'll get a couple of Allen keys. One is for changing out the 510 squonk pin, and the other one is then for your terminal screws. You'll also, in the bottom, get a little bag of spares and some coils. So the coils that we've got in here, we do have two of them, and they're only coils, and they are a triple fused 0.2 ohms each. So you got a 26 gauge and 3 38 gauge core. We'll have a look at them, we'll pop one of those in there in a minute. You do also get a spare set of terminal screws, spare set of O-rings, and your gold plated 510 pin. Having looked in at the RDA itself, you do have this 810 drip tip, but it does have the O-rings on the outside. So if you do have a goon style drip tip that has no O-rings, it will fit, but it will just pop out. There's nothing there to stop it from falling out at all. The design of the top cap then, I do like it, to be fair. I picked the red one myself. I think it looks quite classy. You do have these knurl bits to rotate around to close down your airflow if you wish. On the bottom then you have Asmodus C4, and then if we take off the top cap, the inside of the top cap, there's nothing really special to see. You do have a little stop on the inside there, that's for your airflow. So when you have your airflow on, and if you want to close down your airflow, it stops, and it stops fully open. So then if we have a closer look at the deck, you do have this sort of diffused airflow going on there. You do have your Allen key terminal screws, so your coil is going to sit across that way like that. You do have these little cutouts here to rest your coiling rod or screwdriver, whatever you want to use, and then your cotton's going to sit either side here. You then have a little hole here and a little hole here for your juice to come out when you use it in squonking mode. So what we'll do is we'll get one of these coils and we'll pop it in there. Okay, then we've got this little triple fused Clapton jobby that we're going to pop in here. Now what you've got to remember with this RDA is when you go to wrap your coils, this one, it is wrapped anti-clockwise, and that means that the legs are on the bottom of your coil. And that's the best way of putting a coil in here. You just have to remember that when you're going to wrap your coils, you don't want to go anti-clockwise. Oh, sorry, you don't want to go clockwise. You want to go anti-clockwise, and that works the best, I've found. Otherwise your coil's just sitting too low. So you can see there how the screws coming down and clamping on those legs. What I've found is just to try and get it square on there is probably better. I just back that off just a little bit, move that just out a tiny bit, and it just clamps down square on a bit better. On this side then, our coil is just a little bit off center, so I just need to pull that off a little bit, just so that we have our coil in the center of the build deck. So if I just pull that back there just a little bit, there we go, that's just perfect. So we just need to snip off the legs of our coils. Now it is quite tight, there's not an awful lot of room to move down there to get your coil. Bend that up just a tiny bit, try and get our snips as flush as possible. Same then with the other side. Lift that a little bit. There we go. What we don't want is any stray little bits sticking out there, but that should do us. We just need to give this a little bit of a pulse. Make sure we get rid of all the hot spots. It doesn't say what material that coil is made of, but it is ramping up quite quick. It's going to be a nice coil, that. There we go. Just time for the cotton. Okay, so if we feed our cotton through there, get a tweezers just to help that through. That's it, just perfect. Just needs a little bit of a trim. Okay, so we've trimmed our cotton. Just need to tuck that down there. Just like that. And then the other side. There we go. Give it a bit of a squonk. See the juice coming up. Give it a little bit of a helping hand. That's it, she's ready to vape. Okay, so that was the up close and personal tour around the C4 BF from Asmodus. I have to say I really do like this RDA, really a lot. It vapes great, and the flavour of this thing is really good. It's up there amongst the best. There is a couple of things that I don't like about this, but there's a lot that I do like. I like the fact that it's a short, stumpy little RDA. I like the fact that it's a single coil RDA. The reason I prefer single coil over dual coil is it doesn't kill your batteries. You don't need all the power to ramp your coils up. The coils that come with this RDA, they're really good as well. I have to say, I don't know what material it is. I think it's some sort of nichrome, but the way it ramps up really quick. The airflow is, there is a restriction there to the airflow, but you can turn it right down as well. And if you turn it right all the way down just to one line, it's really restricted. It's not quite mouth to lung, but it is a very restricted direct to lung hit. The drip tip that comes with it, as well as this sort of acrylic sort of, it feels like almost like a stone effect acrylic. It's really nice, really comfortable. You do get a secondary narrower bore drip tip as well if you want to use that also. One negative that I think about this is that it doesn't come with a 510 drip tip adapter. Also, the drip tip that it does come with, although it is an 810 drip tip, it has the O-rings on the outside, so if you have gun style drip tips that don't have an O-ring, they just don't quite fit. You will get them on there, but I'd be afraid of losing it. It might just fall off. When you start vaping it and it gets lubricated, it will possibly just slip out. But other than that, the price point now, Asmodus, they're not, I wouldn't say that they're high end, but they're known for being more expensive. You've got a lot of their mods are not cheap by any means, but they're not like up there with the £200-300, £500-600 devices either. But this RDA, I think I only paid around about 26 to 28 quid, thereabouts. I will pop a couple of links in the description below if you want to get your hands on one of these. It does come in a range of different colours, although the one colour that I haven't seen it in is stainless steel finish. Not that it bothers me. I got the red just to go a little bit matchy with the red panels I've got on the Molly. Other than that, there's not really much more to say about it. It is easy to build on, single coil like I said, great flavour, a great vape for me for the way I like to vape. It's fantastic all around RDA. Maybe it could have been a 22mm, I don't know. The way it is, I think it's a really good RDA. I would recommend this, definitely. But from me, that's all I've got time for. Thank you guys, as always, so much for watching, and we'll catch you again soon.